how you're supposed to use the guitar, right? Hello Stella! Stella to the moon! Not so easy, huh? Let me give you a little help. Feel free to mute a little moment the video if you need to elaborate your ideas, no? And If you can, write down this phrase so you have it on the side also when I remove it in some moments later. So you have it nice in front of you on the side. And also just memorize it, of course. Need to develop some music memory as well. Hello, beautiful drummers. How are you? I'm in the aquarium today. BDE aquarium. Just experimenting, as you notice. Ready for the PPR marathon next year. 24 hours of PPR. You guys will do the night shift. These phrases are very common, by the way. We're gonna find in a lot of songs, in a lot of situations, this distance between the notes are actually, of course, part of the 3/4, but the 2-note variation that some of you have not studied, some of you have already looked at. So it's not random stuff. It is kind of random, but you know, 3/4 is everywhere, as you will notice in life. So you will always find a way to relate to it. There are multiple ways that we can approach something like this, but it's also an example on how we can use these stickings to simplify the ability to reach certain accents in a song without necessarily overcounting in our minds, right? As an example, no, if you think about the paradiddles, and of course this is going to be lots of paradiddles. I mean, paradiddles are just a mixture of singles and doubles, and in drumming we have singles, doubles, flams, and press. So of course paradiddles are everywhere, you know? So, in one form or another, some doubles and singles. And you can decide to approach these all in single strokes, but it's really, when you play single strokes, you really need to know exactly where the notes are located. Whereas if we start to mix some of these sequences, it becomes a little bit easier, no? Say for example that you want to play, also you see the new device over here. Let me put this one a little bit lower. It's not connected, but I like also that you can see the right and left. Unfortunately my Mac doesn't have enough ports, so I'm waiting for the hub to be able to connect it. If you think about the first paradiddle, of course we have a paradiddle first kind, single paradiddle, we have an accent on downbeats. But if we play the second paradiddle that starts with the diddle, now we have accents on the ends. Let's remind ourselves a little bit of the second paradiddle. We start with a double stroke, and then we have two singles. So right, right, left, left, right, left. Huh? 1 E enda, 2 E enda, 3 E enda, 4 E enda, 1 E enda, 2 E enda, 3 E enda, 4 E enda, 1 E enda, 2 E enda, 3. Right? So instead of being the conventional Berlin drum experience first kind paradiddle, we start with the double stroke. And in this case, we always hit the ends. It's a beautiful sticking when you have consistent ends, and you just throw in this sticking, and you're going to be much more precise in hitting, for example, cymbals around the drum set. Okay? 1 E and 2 E and right, accent in relationship to the ghost notes that come before it, right? What did you find out? Anybody had some discoveries? What did you manage? Did you manage something? It wasn't so much time that I gave you, but I wanted to elaborate a lot of things with you today. We only have an hour, so blank page, or is something written? I don't know. Okay. I don't. It's very okay. But what kind of sequence of the hands have you worked out? If anything, I don't feel bad if you did it. It wasn't really enough time to develop a concept. Anybody has to share something?
I choose the hand to hand with ghost notes like ba bam ba dam dang da gang gang gang. I cannot remember now.
Single
Right?
strokes. Single strokes.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, right.
That works. That works. Maybe we should try that first, because of course that's the most instinctive way that we can play, and then we can see some alternatives, right? There's never only one way. But if it's your song and you stop for a moment, maybe you find some sort of better option, right? So first of all, let's vocalize it a moment. Ta ta un ta ta uno, ta ta un ta uno, ta ta un ta uno, ta ta un ta uno. I'm pronouncing all the silences as well in Italian because ta 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 ta. Keep tempo. Ta 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 ta. And don't just use the voice. Keep tempo with some parts of your body. Could be the sticks. Could be the foot. Right. Now we want we can play ghost notes only on the 8th note grid, but especially if the phrase is lower, we want to fill up the space with the 16 notes, right? So if we play only pattern number 1, which is the 2 8th notes, the duplet, we would have both right hand accentuate, and we go 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and bounce back up with the right hand. Yeah, very simple. Very simple. Now, the second one is the end of 2, so it's the second 8th note. So we have only the second right hand accentuated. 2 e enda, 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 2 e enda. We play all the ghost notes in 16s and we accentuate the end. It's the same as we were doing with the second kind paradiddle, but with single strokes, right? So we know. In this case of single strokes, is always consistently the accent on the right hand. If I were to use the double, the second kind paradiddle, the accent would shift left to right. So if you are improvising on the drums, definitely paradiddles allow you for more diverse motion. If you are playing a groove on the hi-hat, for example, I would stick to single strokes in that case. Beat number 3 is a quarter note, which means we play only the accent on the number. 3 E and 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 3. I'm on beat number 3, which is a quarter note. I'm just looping it. Very simple pattern that all of us can play, right? Just an accent on the beginning of the quadruplet. But we need to keep those ghost notes very soft, especially the right hand ghost note after the accent is a bit more difficult to keep soft. Enjoy even the simple things by having a good sound. Bit 4 seems not interesting, but instead is very interesting. It's 4 tap strokes. 4 E and 4 E and 4 E and 4 E. Just learning how to play better ghost notes when we loop for bit number 4. Eh? In your practice session, stay as long as possible on each of the patterns. You can even go to the drums, you know, all the ghost notes are on the center of the snare, and then these accents start to move around. If you move to the cymbals, you add the bass drum. There is so much fun to be had with just this one bar, and actually with each of these beats by creating multiple phrases. Okay, so for example, if we rehearse only beat 3 and beat 4, which are easier, we have 3 and 4 and go up on the end of 4 because we need to play an accent again. 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and. What would be the correspondent rudiment that would give me the same accentuation? Maybe somebody has ideas. Another option that is not single strokes.
You mean from the starting, Marco? From the
Beat 3 and beat 4, no? Instead of what we just played. 3 and 4 and. Which rudiment you could reach out to out of the 40 official rudiments? I mean, of course, there's many options, but there is one which is more adapt for this choice, which is the triple paradiddle. Para, para, paradiddle. In this case, the hand will then revert to the opposite side. No? So, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right. We finish. When we say single paradiddle, double paradiddle, triple paradiddle, it means we add para. Para are single strokes. The diddles are the double strokes. I say because also sometimes even people study for a long time, sometimes they have not connected these two relationships. So yeah, it's very simple. Not that it makes sense, it's just how historically they developed. So then we go para, 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 diddle, para, 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 diddle, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. And 40 and it's just these double strokes at the very end that allows you for the inversion. No? So if you're on the right side of the drums, it will lead you to the opposite side. Nothing much about.
we can do para diddle 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 also.
We could, yeah. It's not a rudiment, official rudiment, but you could.
Okay. It's not an official, okay.
No, but I mean, yes, definitely. Good idea. Huh? Let's try to rehearse that Jivan suggested. We start with 2 singles, then we go double, double, double. It's a triple double, so we revert on the opposite side. As well, it will give you different musicalities. I think is what Noel also in his lesson mentioned as a 8-stroke roll. It's not really an 8-stroke roll because the notes have all the same values, but good contextualization, Givanosity were in that lesson at the last PPR with Noel. It grooves like fuck when he was dividing the hands. That was super nice. Para diddle diddle diddle, para diddle diddle. Sticking to become a roll, an 8-stroke roll, the 2 single strokes would have to have a different note value. We can talk about it in person if you're interested into understanding more about this, but it's more about the traditions and how these rudiments developed through history. But it's 2 singles and 6 doubles, basically. Very nice. Of course, you can then, because you had this idea, you can also mix them up. I mean, really, like when you go to practice, you can choose this as a topic and go a little bit deeper and see how choosing one sticking or another can lead you to completely different melodies around the drum set. And it's really how we usually play as drummers. We don't mix too many ideas, we choose one but we move it around. We have maybe a couple of combinations and you can create hundreds of thousands of different feels and grooves. If you feel a bit stuck with feels and grooves, especially with feels, it means you're not practicing correctly, because these things are in front of our eyes, right? If you stick to a sticking and just develop it around, there's so much to be done. Right, so let's stick to the single strokes and let's try to play the first bar, which, first of all, let's maybe keep a quarter note bass drum to have the tempo. 3, 4, 1, and now once you have the hands going, make sure that you can vocalize it before you attempt to play it, because if you cannot vocalize it or hear it in your head, there is no chance that your body will play it correctly. As they say since the age of time, if you cannot sing it, you cannot play it. It means if your brain cannot conceive it, you will not be able to play it correctly. All right, I'm going to a bigger aquarium so you can see my head here. Like so, let's try together. 3 and 4 and ta 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 ta. Again, ta 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 ta. Only voice, right? Ta 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 ta. And now we try ta 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 ta. You can go in the front of the practice bell. Pam 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 pam. Try with the left foot to quarter note. Want some independence. Four, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Everything clear? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. Pam pam pam, taka taka pam 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 pam. Keep the ghost not soft. Anybody questions? It's okay? You understand where the accent should be? You're managing, seems like it from the videos. Seems you're okay. No polyrhythms today. Although this becomes a polyrhythm also if you want to. Right? So to go a little bit faster, we go from slow to fast together. 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1 and 3. 1 and 3. 4. Pam 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 pam. 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 On top of this, if you want to practice, remember the most common ostinatos with our feet, quarter note with the right foot, quarter note with the left foot, unisons, alternated, the jazz ostinato. We'll put this, the jazz ostinato if you want to use the heel toe technique, the Brazilian ostinato, the Afro-Cuban ostinato, these are some of the major ones that we can use. So start always with the right foot in quarter notes and then you move on the scale without changing topic. You stay on this bar for the next couple of hours and really master it. All right. What else could we do, therefore, in bar number 1, if we wanted to think about an alternative, still playing all the 16 notes, and we wanted to hit those notes, and if possible, introduce as many rudiments as possible, going a little bit away from this single stroke way of playing drums, which is still very beautiful, but...
And do double paradiddle for the first one.
Uh-huh.
And then I need to think, wait.
Yeah, but that's a very good intuition. So in the meantime, let's practice the double paradiddle. Paradiddle, right, left, right, and then we go to the left side, left, right, left, left. Okay? In its original form, this rudiment belongs, because it has 6 notes, belongs to a sextuplet. So the counting is by default 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and right, left, left, right, left. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 right? One and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and left, right, left. Yeah? If we look, let's see if I fuck that up. I didn't check this out.
Oh my God!
We look at this. We can see the double paradiddle over there. I was playing it with two. Here, where is it? Here. Need to improve that. That's a double paradiddle, right? Yeah, I like to play with two accents on both single strokes of the right, and therefore two accents when it goes to the left.
In the whole sequence can be played 2 double paradiddles in a row and then the last 4 notes with the paradiddle without any accent.
Yeah, or just double strokes. Yeah,
Or double strokes, yeah, it works.
paradiddles without accents are very, 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 very hard.
Yes, true.
So we could actually on beat 4 play right, right, left, left. This is nice because it does not invert. If you play a paradiddle there, you would also then start the second bar with the left, which is
True.
which is a bit messed up. Not a bad idea, but you know, depends how much you want to hurt yourself. So yes. And that's the point. Like we want to also write it down and write down the sticking, see how it develops through the bar. But once we understand this sequence, it will flow naturally and you will be perfect on those accents. Yeah? So 2 double paradiddle and a set of double strokes. So we go right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. At the end, 4 and that becomes right, right, left, left. And 2 and 3 and 4 and right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and beautiful sticking there. And then just right, right, left. Left without accents at the end, Stella. For the forienda, for the quarter note rest. Pam, pam, can, pam, pam, can. I mean, groove just by saying it like this, even without playing it.
I didn't get that properly. So please tell me again. It's first paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle, and then diddle, diddle.
Double paradiddle, not paradiddle diddle, but paradiddle. Look at the picture on the right side, I guess. Right, left, right, left, right, right. You see double paradiddle in the picture? Yes. So 2 of those. So right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, and then right, right, left, left. You were correct. Yeah.
Okay.
But the difference to the rudiment that we see is that we actually put 2 accents on both single strokes. Pankam, pankam, papa, pankam, pankam, ta ta. Right, right, left, left is the additional double stroke roll, which we don't need to even see.
I have a question. If we play this pattern para diddle, para diddle, 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 and we respect the classical accents of a double paradiddle, then the accentuation is the same like in the written pattern.
Yes.
This I have to figure out for myself, but I know that's always the same.
No, but no problem. So write on paper 1 ienda, 2 ienda, 3 ienda, 4 ienda. That's how I would verify it and make it simple for my mind. And underneath, you write right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. So you can see how this sticking develops through the bar. You can also see now a new picture on the screen, because of course we play this sticking, but we count it differently. We count 1 ienda, 2 ienda, 3 ienda, 4 ienda. We don't count with the triplets and stuff like this. So it's an overimposition of a sticking. Yeah.
Marco, But
Yes.
the second part, would double paradiddle and two paradiddles fit?
You're in the second bar.
Yes, the second bar. I'm not sure about the last accent. Trying to find.
Try. Maybe you're on the right road. You're in the right direction. So here is the first sequence. You can see it on the screen. And try to follow the accents. I put it even bigger for you.
This is a lovely graphic, by the way, but I have a question just to confirm. It's amazing, this thing. Wow. So we are in the second bar, and for the second and third note, just to confirm, I hope, the accent is of the end of 2,
And also on the end of 3. Yeah.
but is it on the end of 3? Because the end of 2 is the paradiddle is.
No, but on bar 2 we'll have to change. We'll have to change. We'll have to change. Bar 2 will not
we
be the
what?
same. On bar 2 we'll have to change the sequence of the rudiments. On bar 2, we will not.
Yeah.
So there will be one paradiddle, but then things will change. We're gonna get there in a moment. You always
Okay.
say that I move too fast. Now I'm moving a bit slower. You guys are speeding up.
In which bar? In which bar are you? Yeah.
Yeah. Still, we are on bar number 1. What you see on the screen is the sticking of bar number 1 that we were just rehearsing. But it's.
I think I got the second one, Marco.
Tell me.
Double paradiddle, 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 diddle.
Bravissimo, yes. Super. We're gonna get there in a moment, so don't worry. Here you can start to follow the sticking. I can also bring it a bit faster if it's too slow. Enjoy it, but most of all, what you like to do is to put the foot, which is every 4 notes. It's not just about playing the sticking. Try to keep a quarter note foot. And a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. And a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Notice also how beat 2 is let me try to underline over there. Is a paradiddle second kind. This is beat 2. This way you can also visualize better beat 3 and beat 4. And you see it highlighted. So that's a different perspective. And if that is Paradiddle's second kind, then bit number 3 is the Paradiddle first kind. And then we have bit 1, which is just simple single strokes, and bit 4, which are double strokes. So that's another point of view that you can have by playing the same pattern. Instead of thinking of these big groups, you break it down, and you have single strokes, second kind single paradiddle, first kind single paradiddle, double strokes. Different perspective on the same thing. Having this perspective can help you to be more sure onto where to put your foot. Try to speed it up if you have it. Direct. I'm just gonna interrupt the plane. You can go at your own tempo. It's also flashy if it continues to move. And try to push the tempo, maybe without the foot for today, but you have homework to put it on top of different ostinatos. In a moment we move on to bar number 2. And Graziano already spoiled it, but compliments for figuring that out. Let's avoid all these different steps that I prepared. Let's go directly to the sequence. Wait, let me delete just the let me just delete the stuff I wrote before, because it has nothing to do with this second bar. But we can circle that so you can see. So here it goes on the new line, just because it's thought to follow the rudiment, but this will be 3E and A. This is the last two 16 notes, and then we have 4E and A over here. So again, this is the other perspective. But what also Graziano mentioned is that we play a double paradiddle, a single paradiddle, and a paradiddle-diddle. If you instead break it down in these smaller blocks, we see again that we have a single strokes, paradiddle second kind. This is the same starting point, of course, of the first bar. So we are expecting that consistency. Then we have another second paradiddle, left, left, right, left, and then a set of double strokes, also consistent with the first bar, because of course it's a quarter note rest, and a quarter note rest in this kind of application is always right, right, left, left. But you can look at this if differentiations in block, also just to take it to the next level. For now, think about double paradiddle, single paradiddle, paradiddle diddle. And you just play the accents where you see the capital letters. bit faster.
And with this pattern, the hands invert.
No, we start always
No.
with the right hand. No, we start because we finish with
No,
left
because
left.
it finishes with
We finish with left left, so then we start always with the right, which is good, which is a good thing. we like that if it's possible. It's okay to invert also in between the beats, but at the beginning of the bar we would love to have the right hand whenever possible. We block this and this is sticking. Bring it fast. Okay, let's go. Right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right. Let me stop the interaction there. And let's look at the complete pattern. We have, let me delete all this stuff. All right. Para diddle, diddle diddle, the sets of doubles, and then para diddle diddle. A nice beautiful combo of some of the most important rudiments that we have in the world of drumming. Practice these 2 bars every day and you're gonna have a lot of fun. It's super cool because again, if you break it down, you see all these different kinds of paradiddles as well in between the beats, so it's really nice. And also these are very common accentuations positions, which of course we can do with single strokes if we are unsure on how to move, but this would be a nice combination. Take your time, take your time. We can try then we can try it on the phrase in a moment. Let me. I wanted to play something different with the guitar, but it's missing one string. So then I thought, okay, let's use it like a drummer would. With a stick. Okay. I actually don't need to be in that position. Taka 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 3 and a 40 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 40 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 40 and and a 40 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. beginning. And let me go back to the moon. See if you can follow it. 3E and up, 4E and up. Bar 1. All right. Thank you, drummers. I hope you enjoyed. We have a lot of material to
Very
develop.
nice.
I love you all. Thank you so much.
Love you too. Super nice, PPR. Thank you, Marco.
Pam, pam. Pam, pam. Pam, pam. You can actually play it on top of it, right? Three and pam. Ciao.
Drop the music, let them soul.
Ciao, my beloved. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice day.
Ciao, ciao, ciao.